Hey, what's up, tubers? This is the SHTF Hunter. It's been a little while since I done like an ammo talk, but here recently I watched a video from I think what's a God Family and Guns channel, and it was called the top 5 calibers to stockpile in case of World War III, and I watched it and I could tell, I could kind of tell the guy he didn't realize what the column block was actually using. But I agree with his 3 of his calibers, which was 5.56 or 223, 9 millimeter, and 308. Those are very easy to get right now. Now, someone in the comments down below, they also put something I agree with. Stockpile ammo for the guns you have. Basically, I wouldn't so much worry about guns you don't have as guns you do have. So obviously the top 3: 9 millimeter, 5.56 or 223, and 308. Now, where I started disagreeing with him, at first he said 7.62 by 3.9. I disagreed at the beginning when I first heard that, because I don't think he realizes the modern column block countries that we might be in World War III with actually use 5.45 by 3.9, and not seven. I know there's still a lot of third world nations that are using 7.62 by 3.9, and that's fine. And then I went to I actually do agree with stockpiling 7.62 by 3.9 because there are lots of SKS and lots of AKs here in the U.S. So I wouldn't so much worry about if there was a World War III needing the enemy calibers. So, but so that would be like number 4. And they also said 7.62 by 5.4, which I really disagree with. I think, what is it, the PKM machine gun uses that, and the Dragunov sniper rifle. But as far as needing 7.62 by 5.4, for enemy weapons, to me is a big no-no. I don't stockpile it, and I wouldn't start just because I seen that video. Um, so I did agree with the first 3, and I would also add 7.62 by 3.9. If you feel like you need it, 5.45 by 3.9. And I actually have a 6 caliber, which is 12 gauge. And I started a thing in the comments below, and somebody disagreed with 12 gauge. And I had to point out that 12 gauge is a good defensive round for people who doesn't have a lot of training. People, a good defensive weapon for a lot of women don't shoot guns, but your range is limited on a shotgun. But I've stretched the shotgun out to 50 yards with buckshot. It's all about the choke tube. Use an extra full choke, and you could probably down somebody, or at 50 yards. I've downed deers at 50 yards with buckshot and the extra full choke tube. You get a tighter group at that range. But so yeah, I actually have 6 calibers. If I was preparing for World War III, which I'm not, like he said, I'm not saying it's going to happen, and I actually do not think it'll happen. Putin sees weakness in our current president, and that's the only reason Putin invaded the Ukraine, because he knows the U.S. has a weak leader right now. And so every country in the world is exploiting the U.S. right now because we have a weak leader. But anyway, and he just talked about using a nuclear weapon because he's threatening Ukraine, but I think he doesn't know if we really will launch nuclear missiles at him. So it's touchy subject. Nobody really wants a nuclear war. Nuclear war is pretty much the end of the world. So I don't think anybody really wants that. So anyway, so there would be my like maybe top 6 calibers. 5.45 by 3.9 would actually be my last choice if I was going to stockpile ammo. Seemed like it was something else I was going to bring up, but anyway. All right, this is the SHTF Hunter, and I'm out.